everybody, and welcome back. It's been a while since we've had a creator on this show, but boy, do I have a doozy for you today. But of course, I want to thank everybody for joining us, and I want to thank this guy because he's absolutely amazing. One of my best buddies in the whole world. Two, he's my comic book dad. Three, he's a sponsor of AGP. Four, he's funny as all can get out. And five, he is a very talented comic book creator, illustrator, artist. He's just fabby. So I like for everybody to welcome my bro, my boy, the one, the only, with his sidekick, the squinting squirrel, Rodney Fyke.
Hi.
Oh, that's right. You guys can call her the squinting squirrel. That's literally her nickname.
How we doing?
We're good.
Clunks.
Yeah, I got you to push it on you. I miss you guys so much, but you guys have been so busy, and I've been so busy. We're all just so busy.
Yes, we've been a little busy.
Very. And speaking of busy, you guys went and decided to make yourself even busier by starting a Kickstarter. What were you thinking?
Got to get that issue 2 out. Everybody can do an issue 1. Can you do an issue 2? Well, yes, we can. Here it is.
Yeah. So when do we get? No, we'll talk about issue 3. I better get an issue 3.
It's already done. It's already written.
Yay! So seriously, guys, the last time I think I saw you guys was at Gym City.
Yes.
So other than the Kickstarter, what have you guys been up to?
We did another Kickstarter.
Well, I know because I watched it. I know that we did that interview. So no, I guess we did see after Gym City because we did the pitter patter stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, so after that Kickstarter, what have you guys been up to?
Let's see.
Well, we did all those cons after Gym City. We had 3 back-to-back.
Three weeks in a row.
Yeah, yep. And then just working on stuff, just making it happen.
We got the Yule ads done for a client of ours. Got all 15 illustrations done, and he's working on doing his part of it. He just informed us that he wants more illustrations down the road. He's going to make it a bigger book, so that's going on the queue for later down the road, probably sometime in January or February.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got the script for issue 3 is written, edited, sent back, and adjusted, so that's done and ready to go. And I'm currently working on the script for issue 4 of Roadkill Rampage.
Nice. Awesome. So, of course, you have the Kickstarter going on. I see we finally got the beard under control.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a little locked and shaggy.
He's about ready to get sent back.
I'm ready for another one. It's getting a little fuzzy. I need my lionitis tightened up.
Yeah.
Did you guys do anything for Halloween? Had trick-or-treaters or anything?
No, that was a sad story.
Yeah.
My mom bought candy because there's these little kids around the neighborhood that just moved in, and she thought, we'll get trick-or-treaters this year. So she got her candy, and she got all her decorations, and she sat at the front door for, her 2 hours?
2 hours, yeah.
And nobody came. And then Rodney was taking the garbage out, and the people came back that had the little kids.
They were at the end of their driveway.
Yeah, and because we live in an old little subdivision, and we have all these real big subdivisions around us. So, of course, everybody goes to the big subdivisions to trick-or-treat. And he was like, hey, want to make an old lady happy? Go take over and trick-or-treat.
Dude, I bet that was like the biggest score. She was like, yes, here.
Yeah.
It made her night. She was very happy.
Oh, well, I'm glad that she at least got some trick-or-treaters because, that's really depressed where you're like, okay, I got the candy. I got this really cool outfit to open the door, see if anybody goes, ah! And I got my decorations up, my lights on, let's go.
Nope.
I said, let's go. So I'm glad that the sad story became a happy story. Yay. Good. Rodney, you're a good man. You're a scholar and a gentleman for doing that. I applaud you.
I thought you would appreciate that. So.
That's my boy. So, like we said, you got this Kickstarter, Roadkill Rampage, which you did a Kickstarter for before because I have the ultimate greatest poster in the world. I just still need to get it framed. Dude, the frames are expensive, bro.
Ours are framed and hanging up.
Frames are expensive, bro.
Go to Walmart. They're not that expensive.
No, but I want it in a nice frame. You know, I want it like because it deserves to be because it's just that awesome. I mean, you saw my jaw just fall off of my face, hit the floor, and rolled away when I saw that. Come on now.
I had to go catch it, bring it back.
So, you know, that was very successful. Then you had Pitter Patter in between. Here you are now with a second Roadkill Rampage, which is going to be continuing the story.
Yes.
And with that, I think there's a video we're supposed to watch.
I believe there is, yeah.
I think there is. I think we should go watch a video. Dude, that was banging! Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry, I had to. I'm like, yeah! I was like, everybody needs to see this.
Yeah,
that was banging.
The funny thing about that is, you know, every time I go on a podcast, they play that, and you know, you're in a group with 6 or 7 other people, and I'm in the background. You know, I'm backstage, and I can see I'm doing this, and you know, some of the people are doing the same thing, and then when it comes back on to us, we're all going. A bobblehead festival going on.
But it's like I said, it's a banger, and it's a great way to introduce how epic this comic is going to be.
Yeah.
Without saying a damn thing.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's hectic. It's scary.
So of course, now that we have everybody's attention, Rodney, what the hell is a Roadkill Rampage?
Yeah. Well, the Roadkill Rampage is about. Well, the first issue is it starts with a young couple on a nice summer day deciding to go out for a nice drive in the country, and they go.
Is
out
it that cute couple behind you?
It is that cute couple behind us, Ace and Tess. Yeah. So they get in the forest and they're driving on the road, and Ace decides that he's going to start running over all these cute little animals crossing the road. To which that terrifies Tess, and Tess tries to stop him. And when that doesn't go successfully, things go sideways really quick and spin out of control. And at some point, the animals come back and exact their revenge. So that is a premise for issue 1. And in issue 2, Tess is alone now in the forest at night, and she's trying to find her way home. She comes across an injured dog, and she takes, being an animal lover that she is, she takes the dog and tries to get the dog some help. And she stumbles across an old veterinarian's house, goes in and talks to the veterinarian, finds out from him that the animals in the region are doing all kinds of strange, weird, goofy things. And Tess, being, you know, the young girl in a horror story, does whatever young girl in a horror story does. She goes back to the scene of the crime to investigate. Oh! Yeah. So when she gets back to the farmhouse, she kicks the proverbial hornet's nest. And when that happens, it is quickly revealed to her that evil comes in many forms in the forest. So we have to continue to read the story to find out if she will prevail or if she will be dragged into the deep, dark forest. Are
the animals starting a cult? Because it sounds like the dead animals are starting a cult.
Well,
you have to read issue 3 to find out.
Okay, the animals are starting a cult. Animalology or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the cool thing for this I mean, you know us, you know our history. You know, before Roadkill Rampage, it was all cute and cuddly stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that.
All ages stuff, and I was kind of getting pigeonholed into that. And I always felt that I had more to offer, so I wanted to do something more adult themed. I had done superheroes back in the day, so I wanted to try my hand at horror. So we came up with this story, and it sat on the shelf for a year, and then eventually got around to doing it and getting it done. And as I was talking to people last night on the podcast about that, it's really been an exercise for me in pacing and the reveals, like the page turns in every chapter of the story, and that's been really fun because I've got like 3 or 4 page turns already in this issue 4, and it's I've kind of gotten into my groove now. I know what I'm doing. I've kind of plotted everything out, and it's a whole different game when you're writing horror as opposed to writing cute and cuddly, but it's fun. You know,
so you're just in there going, shake your good day, shake my good day, yeah. This is how we do horror now.
Yep.
Well, along with the fact that this is the second issue, you brought yourself a new artist to the table.
Yes, we did. His name is Sean Langley.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him?
Never heard of him.
No. Fabulous guy. Great guy.
Sean is he's done a lot of work for Source Point Press. And he's done a lot of creator-owned stuff for himself. He's got a really nice Etsy store with all kinds of fan art and stuff like that. So go check him out. I don't know any of his signals or anything, but Sean Langley, ShawnLangey, Sean Langley.
If you guys are following AGP over on Twitter, I retweet a lot of his stuff when he drops his Etsy stuff. So if you're over there, you'll easily find him. He's been a friend of mine for a couple of years. Amazing, talented guy, but he's also just so down to earth and sweet. Like, he is your cute and cuddly, and then he draws this stuff, and you're like, you're not really that cute and cuddly. I'm just gonna let you know that this is no.
Not on the inside. You're a little scary.
You're a little intimidating. Love you, but you're intimidating. But no, and from the artwork, doing an awesome job. He really, really is. Yeah. I believe he has the standard cover of the book, yes. Which is right there. Like, just the shadowing of like how he does that is really cool.
Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I think it's really fantastic. And I love the fact that Amen came back. Amen. I will never get his name right, and we're just gonna have to live with that. If you don't believe me, go watch any of the other Roadkill Rampages stuff we've done. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mess it up all the time. He lives with it. But why is that in full screen? I didn't want that at full screen. Anyway, I'm really pleased to see that he came back to do a variant cover. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we have the ever-loving Sean Forney, who's also another amazing sponsor of AGP. By the way, you collecting Sean's? Is that what this is now? You're just going to collect Sean's?
Oh, yeah.
And Andre. Nice.
Yes. You know Andre, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah.
And that's his debut variant cover. He's never done a variant cover before. So
really?
First one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, I've heard a lot of talk about these covers from Steph Wilson and Carrie Ann.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. So you have something new that I've never seen on a Kickstarter before, and I really want you guys to talk to me a little bit about this. What the hell is an add-on menu?
Oh, it's, well, in Kickstarter now, where people, if they didn't want the rewards that you had, they had to like message you and tell you. And now they can kind of go shopping and build their own reward. So if they want Sean Forney's cover, but they also want to get Andre's cover, once they put Sean Forney's cover in their basket, you go to the add-on menu and then you can add the other things that you want. So it just gives people variety. Kickstarter did it. It was in beta when we were doing Roadkill 1. And then they've since then had it. We had it in Pitter Patter too. So if you go down farther, you can see the things that are in the add-on menu. So like you can add on the blank cover if you want to do a blank cover. If you want to get the commission, but you don't want it on the 9x12 and you want it on the blank cover, you can add the blank cover and they'll draw it on the blank cover.
It's like the buffet button.
Yeah.
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, like, you get your book and you want to get a pin. So you add the pin on. You want to add the print set, you add the print set on. But you don't have to have all the tiers trying to figure out what people want. And Jay Fife actually did the artwork on the pin.
Yeah.
He designed the pin for us.
How am I supposed to choose which one I want? That's not fair.
Get them both.
They're
That'll
both
make
good.
it
Yeah,
easy.
you know what? I think that'll make it much easier. I really do.
Side.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks cool.
Oh yeah, the metal cards, metal trading cards.
Yeah, we're
So I
trying
guess
to.
that means we have more characters to explore.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's a whole band of whole new band of characters in issue 2.
Oh, I see. You can see the hollow versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hollow foils. We got the T-shirts and the black and white Ace and Test stretch cards.
Rampage. I like. You know what? That is really cool that you guys did that. Instead of saying unlocked like a lot of people's does, it just says Rampaged. I think that's really cool. I think that's actually really, really cool.
That was producer B's idea.
Okay, I saw this.
Hey, I just provided the face, and Russell went nuts. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just saying that is a cross. Somehow I kind of just see this afro forming, and you now having to cosplay as Bob Ross.
No, you're
The rodent.
Yeah, you're rodent ficus.
Rodent ficus. Yes, there's a guy who was in one of the broadcasts. He sits with a big ficus tree behind him, and Russell calls me Ficus, Rodney Ficus. So he took a picture of me off the internet. It's actually from Gem City, and he cut it out and he hung it on one of the leaves of the ficus. So it's a ficus tree. So I am rodent ficus. Yeah,
you know what?
Moving on.
And of course, as always, you guys have amazing rewards that can be from everybody to the meek who have not a lot of money to those who want everything, like always.
Right.
And that's always Baby Yoda.
Yep. So if you go and you back Steph Pool's Circle of Revenge, which is a card game that Russell has, you'll get the Baby Yoda sticker. If you also back Roadkill Rampage, and then we'll give you the Roadkill stickers.
I mean, Baby Yoda's cute, but the Roadkill stickers are really nice.
Oh yeah, those are sweet.
They are very sweet. I still have I have the ones from the first one too. I still have them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, so one, let me say a few things. So, I read the first Roadkill Rampage. I backed the first Kickstarter. You can see that I already backed this one. I absolutely loved the story. I thought that it was absolutely phenomenal. It was, it's a story we've all heard before with like this really incredible twist because it's the animals.
Right.
This time. And your ability to just create these great characters and environments and be able to tell a story is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I will now take my $5 check. No. We're independent. It's a $500 check. It's a $5 check. Okay, we're independent creators. We don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, I thought you said you just wanted a Happy Meal. Come on now.
Probably cheaper for $5.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to have you right now. The toys at McDonald's suck. Not that I actually enjoyed the Eternals, which is something a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. It's got its moments where you're just like, okay, get to the point. But the toys that they have at McDonald's suck. They need new toys.
We haven't seen it yet, so we don't know.
Well, make it that's why I don't do spoilers unless you go spoilers.
There you go.
Dumbledore dies. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, I know. Was I supposed to tell you that Vader's Luke's dad?
oh, thanks.
Oh, no problem. Just doing what I can. So, with this moving on, one, congratulations again, if totally funded.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are now, it's what? You are at 3,001, and I think your next reward was at
32.50.
32. So not much far to go. So guys, you got 6 days first off to get your hands on this.
Yep.
But I think the other thing that I really like about Roadkill Rampage is it's not just this straight up zombie animals come back. It really has that old gritty grindhouse feel to it. You know, you have this tendency within your comic of the horror, which I like you said, you're always uber cutesy, from peanut puddin and jelly and pitter patter, but you actually have this great talent of making people feel okay, she's safe, she's gonna be okay. You turn the page and then you want to turn the page back because over here she was nice and safe. Here I'm not liking what's on the corner bottom there. No. And I think that's really talented. And I wanted to compliment you on that because I really haven't been able to compliment you really on Roadkill Rampage since I've been able to read it 7 times, but only 7. Now
Okay,
I'll let you know when I get to 666 times. That way it's a really good number of reading it.
There we go. well, thank you. I appreciate that. And you're not the only one that's told me that. So, that's letting me know that what I'm doing I'm doing it right. Like I said, the pacing of it and just laying the trail of the breadcrumbs to a certain point for a reveal, and then doing it again, and then dropping little things. Like I said, I'm on issue 4 right now, but I'm pulling stuff that I planted in issue 1 over to issue 4, and it ties it together. So yeah, it's that's been fun for me because it's been 3 issues in making, and to be able to wrap that up. And actually, I do it as well in issue 3, and so that's going to be fun when you open up issue 3 to page 1. People are going to be a little shocked. We'll leave it at that.
Hold on. I gotta get ready for issue 3 real quickly. No. But like you said, it was a little bit of a change, moving from cutesy wootsy to and I just really want you feel the strive that you're like, yeah, I got this, yeah. But I want you to know that you've transitioned incredibly well. You can still tell it's your work, it's your heart, your soul into it. Just like with Pitter Patter and Peanut Puddin and Jelly. You look at it and you go, this is definitely coming out of the mind of Rodney Fyke. There's no other mind this could actually come out of.
That point ain't right.
True. I've probably spent more time with you than a lot of other people. Your mind's a really scary place, but I know it's coming straight from you. Aw, look, it's little Eshy. Hi, Eshy.
Hey, Ash, how's it been, buddy? Thank you very much.
Congrats on getting this fully funded, Rodney. Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah. But seriously, I personally can't wait to get this. I really want this. I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I like the fact that Tess is now taking full frontal of being the main protagonist in this. because before she kind of really shared it with Ace, but now she's truly final girling.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's. Yeah, it's. I don't want to say it's a hero's journey, but it's a journey of revelation, journey of discovery of self.
You want to be on camera?
Look, Sherman's in the house.
Oh, hi, Sherman. Hi, buddy. Look at you. Hey, buddy. Hi. I'm using the mouse to pet you, bud.
What's up, buddy?
It's like, I don't know. I need a couch.
What are you two up to? Am I getting paid for this?
Do you get cat food? Do you have a roof over your head? Then yes, you are. And I have to tell that to the Chihuahua all the time. Ash says he's doing good. Thanks. Hope you guys are doing good as well.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much.
And I think what's really cool is even with transitioning from a different artist, it's still, you could tell that it's just the same story.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a couple of people within the comic book industry, they switch artists and it just doesn't, it looks like it's something completely different.
Right.
This looks exactly like it should.
Yeah. Well, and the thing with that is, if you look at it as different chapters in a book, you know, then if you think of it that way, then it's okay. It's because each chapter in a book has its own environment, its own look, its own feel. So that's kind of how we're doing it here with this. So yeah, I mean, I think Sean did a great job, and I think everybody will be very happy with it.
You shouldn't have let me read that page.
And did you notice Rodney was allowed to use lots of cuss words?
Yeah. Did you notice that AGP now goes warning?
Yes, I have. She has taken the handcuffs off of me. I am allowed to.
Which is like, but dude, dude, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. What are you thinking?
Hey, it's time for some new blood. Ah!
Oh man, that's just ow! Wow! They're just gonna run over everybody and everything, aren't they?
That's why they're the bad guys.
I mean, dude. You're not supposed to hit a lady. Well, you're never supposed to hit a lady, but you're definitely not supposed to hit a lady with a car. So, yeah, I mean, if those two panels don't make you want to start going, okay, I got to read this. I'm not sure what's really going to make you want to read it. Because that right there, I mean, you saw the look on my face. Rudy, they killed Rudolph. And then I mean, like, seriously, like, Tess came that close to being completely kneecapped by a truck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man.
These
that
people,
girl can't get a break, can she?
She goes through some things, man. I'm just saying. She goes through some things.
And I'm still here. Sorry, something's in my eye, and I don't want to be poking at my eye on the camera.
Oh, it's Princess Leia Amanda.
Oh. Fizzy jumped up, and I think I got one of her hairs in my eye. Give me a second.
Oh.
Sorry about that. But no, seriously. So of course, with all of this going on, you said that you've already got 3 in production. So after this is fully funded, I'm guessing you're going to go into a Kickstarter for 3 as well.
Yeah, sometime after the first of the year, probably mid-spring.
Oh, thank God, because I need some money for Christmas, Tina.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with it for the year.
Let everybody have the holiday season to themselves.
Let me buy some Christmas presents. Just some, a few. The bright side is at least most of my friends are now online. You know, like Ash is completely overseas. I got a couple friends in Australia, and most of us are on PC. I could just go to Steam and go, and here's you a game, and here's you a game, and here's you a game, and I don't have to pay the $50 to $60 shipping and handling it costs to send anything to my friends way over there.
There you go.
Because no, they had to go live in a different country. What's the matter with them? Don't you know this only country? No, just kidding. I joke. I kid. Please don't cancel me. But no, seriously. If this, it's already looking like it's going to be that much of a roller coaster ride.
Oh yeah.
The first one, I'm going to be honest. I cheered. I cheered at the end of that book.
Well, wait till you read issue 3.
Okay. Because, like, when Ace, yeah, screw you, Ace.
Wait till you read issue 3. Yeah. We'll
I already backed it. Can I have my PDF now? No. So other than Roadkill Rampage, what other projects do you have going on?
Issue 3 of Pitter Patter has to begin at some point.
Hey, my favorite shows are UK for a reason. Leave us international people alone.
I was going to jump over to Pitter Patter issue 3 when I got the script for issue 3 of Roadkill done, but Tino suggested that I stay on the Roadkill Rampage train since I was already in the horror mode from writing issue 3, and I was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, and I was able to sit down and write like the first 3.5, 4 pages really quickly because it was already in my head. And now I'm about halfway through it now, so it's pretty fun.
And the lesson, ladies and gentlemen, is you always listen to the squinting squirrel.
You do. You do.
Yeah, you were squinting there for a second there. I could see it. Squint. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Tina is the greatest car trunk Tetris master ever to live.
I will second that. She is the Tetris queen.
I smashed Amanda in there a couple times to get her.
I've been, like I said, when I said that this guy was my comic book dad, this is my comic book mom. When I started working for comic book conventions and going to a lot of these shows, I traveled with these two amazing people. They protected me, and they made sure that I got the right contacts and knew the ins and outs of things that I didn't know when I really dove straight into this. And the greatest thing ever is Rodney going, here, let me help. I got this. You and Amanda can go stand over there, put the bags here. I have this. Hey, yo, nope. I learned real quick. No, just put the bags down and go, okay, bye. I'll see you in about 5-10 minutes. Okay, cool.
Well, because we should come home with less stuff, and it always feels like we come home with more stuff.
Because we buy stuff.
But we've serviced to sell stuff, so we should technically come home with less stuff.
But we never do.
I know.
Worst at it. Did Amanda get paid this week? Yes. Can we not take her with us? Why? Because she got paid this week. She's going to come with 1 suitcase, leave with 8. No.
We don't have enough room in the car for her bags.
Okay, Ash actually has a question for you. Rodney, this could be applied to any comic you do, but how many issues do you plan Roadkill to be? Is it set, or is it more of a creative thing, as in more issues just come when new idea stories unfold?
So initially, it was supposed to be a one-shot. And in the middle of production of issue 1, ideas and stuff started coming to me for an issue 2. So Tina and I sat down and we plotted out a 4-issue story arc. And at some point, that story changed because it was put on the shelf for other things, and then I was doing Pitter Patter. And over that course of the downtime for Roadkill Rampage, it changed in my mind. So when I started writing issue 3, it wasn't the issue 3 and issue 4 that we had outlined. But yeah, so it's going to be a 4-issue story arc. So it's going to be a mini series. And having said that, if something comes along, if lightning strikes a second time, there's no rules that say we can't do an issue 5 or a second story arc. But I will say this: I like the idea of a finite story, being able to wrap it up in a nice little trade and put it on the table as one story, one trade. That's appealing to us because I have other things in my head that I want to get started on, other stories. So yeah, it's there. We have the characters at our disposal for any time down the road. So yeah, and the good thing about it being ours is we can go forward or backwards in time with it. We can do all kinds of things with it. But yeah, this is planned as a 4-issue miniseries.
That's 4 issues.
Yeah, and most probably instead of adding a 5th issue, the option is there to maybe tack on 4 more pages to issue 4, just to get all the story in. And so make it it's supposed to be a 24-page story, but if I can't do it all in 24 pages, or we want to do a little extra, we can always add it in increments of 4. So it goes from 24 to 28 or whatever. So.
And then you never know. Ronnie may take his cutesy-wootsy things because he really likes animals and make one of the little animals in here, which is not that cutesy-wootsy anymore. And maybe it'll go on its own little adventure. Ooh, a crossover! Dude, have one of the zombie animals like run through the yard of Pitter Patter's backyard or something. That'd be funny.
Maybe Chippy will appear.
That's right.
Yeah!
Did you figure out Chippy was dead yet?
Yes, Chippy's dead. It's okay. I still keep him. It's okay. It's okay.
One of our other friends is very upset that Chippy is dead. They can't believe that Rodney killed Chippy. Have you heard my idea about why Chippy got killed?
No.
Have you ever noticed that he always kills the squirrels?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that you named me the squinting squirrel?
Uh-huh.
Don't you find that odd that he's always killing the squirrel?
Shame on you.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I think subconsciously he's killing the squinting squirrel. Are you killing the squinting squirrel?
No. Wait till issue 3.
If he killed the squinting squirrel, he'd never get his stuff in the car for a convention. I mean,
well, and he wouldn't get his books lettered and printed either. So
this is true. This is true. Peter Patter in magnet form. Funny you should say that.
I can't believe you can't take out your aggressions like that on poor Chippy. That shit was just mean.
Well, you might not have seen the last of Chippy. I'll just put it there.
That's fine, because Chippy could be dead, and Chippy could come hang out at my place, and I'll still pet him and love him and Febreze him. Because he's gonna need some Febrezing.
It's an awful big assumption to assume that he's dead.
I'm just saying, I'm still Febrezing him.
I made a sticker on him with a halo and wings. He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay.
Look, she said he's dead.
He's dead.
Uh-huh.
Rodney's going back. Well, just because y'all said this, watch this.
That's called the red herring.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, it's a twist. He's gonna M. Night Shyamalan on this. It's a twist. But no, seriously, So obviously we're going to work on Roadkill Rampage a little bit. Obviously, we're talking, we're working on this Kickstarter now. You said you're already working all the way up through issue 4.
Yeah.
At this point. So we all know there's going to be at least 2 more Kickstarters, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. More mayhem, more mayhem.
Yeah.
And then it sounds like you got some ideas for some new pitter patter.
Yeah, as soon as I get done with the script for issue 4 of Roadkill Rampage, I'm jumping on the script for issue 3 of Pitter Patter. And issue 3 of Pitter Patter is a pivotal issue for that franchise. There is definitely a line of demarcation going on in that book. And that'll make sense when you read issue 3.
Hazzum's not just doing kid-friendly books anymore.
Yeah.
We're gonna cross the line.
See,
you know what, though? I love it.
See that? There's no handcuffs on me anymore. I am unchained.
He's got no strings to hold him down to make him do friendly crowds.
Hold my beer. Watch this.
No. Here, hold my water. Hand me my beer.
Yeah.
Watch this. Now let's get creative. No,
We've got some big plans for Pitter Patter. So
I think it's phenomenal. Because I'm one of the few lucky people that I've known you since 2012. And I've watched you grown, not just as in, oh, kid friendly. Okay, this is cute. Which I loved your stuff that you guys did back then. I'm a huge Peanut Puddin' and Jelly fan. I have all of the comics. I have stickers and the cards and an An. But watching you grow, not just within your comics, but as an artist yourself.
Oh yeah.
Like your Lego Batman that you posted on Facebook, which I only happened to know because I posted that we were doing the podcast on Facebook, because that's the only time I'm on Facebook anymore. That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
And then you broke everybody's heart by going, oh, somebody already bought this, so. But you can look at it. It's pretty. What's the thing?
I could draw another one. So if somebody wants another one, hey, let me know.
You could draw more than one?
It's a fact.
No, it's just watching you and then seeing the light on your face, especially now that, like you said, somebody rubbed your lamp and wished you free, and just watching you be as creative as you want to be. You're creative as you want to be. Hey. And I love seeing the smile under the beard, and it glows. And like, look at that! Look at those little dimples when you smile and you're so happy. I am probably the only podcaster who can look at Rodney and go, "Look at your dimples," and not get like, "I'm never going on the show again."
You haven't seen some of the shows I've thrown you on, obviously.
Well. For me, when you told me that you were going to be here too, Tina, I was just like,
yeah. Do you see? You'll know this because you've known her as long, almost as long as I have. She used to be terrified to get in front of the camera. Now this is like the 3rd time in 2 weeks she's been in front of the camera, so she's getting more used to it.
Do you think the fact that you've been helping Rodney and Sean with their Thursday night throwdowns and Friday night draws helped any with you being a little bit more confident on being in front of the camera, since you've been talking behind the camera a lot more?
I think the evolution of going from convention to having to be online has definitely pushed me to be there. I'm still not comfortable. The whole thing of my face being on the screen and I'm looking at it is still hard to get used to.
That's why I look at you.
Yeah, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to look and not be looking off on the side or looking at him. But
everybody, if you look at what everybody's doing, nobody's looking at the camera. Everybody's looking around.
Yeah.
So
like I look at Rodney or you, and then of course, because I'm trying to make sure everything's taken care of, you will see me glance over to this to look at this page, or to look for what's going on over on Twitter to make sure there's nothing going wrong over there. But for the most part, I just look at the person I'm talking to. Then I don't see that there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I do. I stay engaged with the interviewee, and Yeah, I don't really. Every once in a while, I'll look over and make sure I don't have a booger hanging out my nose or something. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's the great thing about this. You get your own little thing. Boom. Okay. So no, everything's fine. I have to get the dog. Oh my gosh, if I don't get this booger out of my nose, just whatever you do, you don't want to like do this on accident. Be like, hi everybody, welcome back.
It's a wet one. I need a Kleenex.
You're all like, well, they can't see me down here. All right, we're good. But no, and that was something else that I wanted to compliment you guys on. One, you guys are doing phenomenal with your Thursday night throwdown, Friday night stuff. It's absolutely amazing. And for those of you who don't know, Rodney here and another friend of ours named Sean Forney, they do a Thursday night throwdown and a Friday night draw where they do a lot of their artist work. Sometimes they do their little sketch offs. And you can, every Thursday night, it's all on Rodney/Hazzum Productions sites, which all of the links are down there, so you can watch them on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then Sean does the same thing, and it's on all of his respective stuff, which is Sean Forney Illustration or just Sean Forney. And he is also on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And I've watched that grow. And you guys always have people there to interact with. Your sketch-offs are absolutely fantastic. I've been a really bad supporter because I've been so busy that I forget to promote it.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. I got, as long as Tina says it's okay. Your opinion doesn't matter, Rodney. Tina says it's okay. So, I'm good. Ding. But no. So another question is, how is it being back at conventions? I think Gym City was the first one, and now you said that you guys said you've done like 3 or 4 more. Was it just like riding a bicycle?
For us, yeah. I mean, it's just, we did Huntington too before Cincinnati. I did Anime Ohio. I did that with Andy Cordy.
But yes, the answer to the question is it was it was good to get back out. I think the first couple were a little scary. Not, you're not sure what COVID, were we all going to get it, because that's what they had us all believing, if you took your mask off, you were going to die. But, like, I think once you got past that, it was pretty much like riding a bike.
Yeah. Everybody was very respectful of the rules in place. And one thing that we did notice were people were more engaging. And I think it was because they'd been locked up for so long in their houses that they came up to you. They looked you in the eye. They talked to you, which was nice, So yeah, it was fun to be back out. And okay, we have to have our masks on here while we're doing this, and okay, we can do that. So yeah, it was.
The funny thing, really funny thing. Come here, you. I always have one nearby.
There you go.
I have one.
Yeah, I've always got one in my pocket, so if I need it, it's there, and I just put it on. I'm making some Christmas ones. There you go.
Got you the shape of finger. Ooh.
Idea. Light bulb.
There's a holiday in between there, though, right? Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I just thought of Thanksgiving, and I thought of one of the Roadkill Rampage stickers. Happy Thanksgiving! What are we having? Roadkill. No. Oh no, Ashmiss. No. He has been singing Christmas tunes since we started Halloween.
Oh, nice.
No. We photoshopped his face onto Mariah Carey's body. That's all we could do.
I'm sorry.
There it is. Keep it up, and you will have to sing at the Christmas karaoke.
You'll have to eat some.
Anyway, just so you know, this is my new co-host for the AGP Basic Let's Just Talk podcast.
You'll have to eat some Rodney's Roadkill stew for Thanksgiving.
Actually, we bought the turkey and the ham for Thanksgiving today.
There you go.
All the other stuff, you can't buy any of the stuff till like the week of, or else it'll be bad by the time you use it. Like you can buy your yams and green beans and stuff, but like the stuff to make cheese ball and stuff like that, you're just like, no, those onions aren't really gonna last. Not really. Not those little green onions.
Yeah, it's what?
No, it's not. And oh, thank God, an extra day off of work.
The 13th.
Yay. Yeah, I mean, today's the 13th, so I mean, yeah. Week and a half. I'll get paid the day before Thanksgiving, actually, which will be nice.
So
but
good.
what are you doing? Come here. Hold on. Keep talking. Just talk about whatever. Come.
Talk amongst yourselves.
What are you doing? Fine. Come here.
Did Pitter Patter make it across the pond? Did it ever arrive?
Yes, he did get it. He did tell me that he got it.
Cool.
Awesome.
There. Are you happy now?
Aww.
You're the fatty. Kevin says, yum, 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 yum.
Your
You
face is
goofy
red,
little dog.
So did you read issue 2 of Pitter Patter?
Yes.
Did you read all the new stuff in issue 1?
Mom.
So you liked it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Ronnie, I'm going to be honest. There really hasn't been a piece of your work that I haven't enjoyed reading.
Cool. Thank you.
But, dude, that stuff was bank. I absolutely, I loved it, adored it. And Ash says, yes, he got it yesterday. He says, thank you very much, but he has not read it yet. Shame on you. What are you doing? Playing video games on YouTube instead, trying to make money. What is the matter with you?
Let us know what you think when you read it.
Yeah.
Oh, he will, because he'll tell me.
I was just curious because that was the first time of doing the international shipping with all the new shipping rules. So it was like, and then doing it by myself. So I'd never done it before. The Forneys did it the first time. Steph did it all. So I was like, oh, that was nerve-wracking.
There we go. Ash, if you want to go ahead and back Roadkill Rampage, I'll just send your Pokemon cards to Tina and Ronnie, and they could put it in the package with your stuff. There you go.
All the questions you have to answer. What is this? How much does it weigh? What is that? How much does it weigh? Like, oh my goodness, this is so much pressure. I don't know what this is. Figure it. And then somebody said that when it gets there, if you don't have it right, the poor people on the other end could have to pay money to get it from their postage person to pay the tariffs. I was like, well, that's just horrible.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
God, you have all of his information now.
Yeah. Like, this is just awful. I should just buy a plane ticket. It would be cheaper and easier.
Oh, my little baby Chewy. He goes, I know, I'll read it soon, baby. Okay, bad baby Chewy. So, just he's my co-pilot, so he's my Chewy. He's my little baby Chewy. That Rodney, he makes you look bald. I'm just saying.
Gotcha. He's a little fuzzy, huh?
If he was short and round, he'd be a tribble.
There you go. I understand.
Oh, that's actually a really scary thing. See, this is what happens when I'm with you, Rodney. I'll say this one word, and then I think of your work, and I'm like, zombie tribbles chasing after the truck of those 3 guys that hit the deer.
It could happen. It could happen. So one thing you have to ask yourself about the zombie animals is you're assuming that they're zombies. Just keep that in mind.
Of some sort. Fine. The cult of undead animals. I don't know.
She did call him the cult first.
She did call. Yes, that's true. This is true.
Look, zombie is just the easiest way to explain them to people who haven't read the comic yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
But yeah, they're still zombies. I don't care.
There you go.
If they're undead, they're zombies. Unless they're infected, because infected are fast.
Depends on who's writing it.
No, slow is zombie, fast is infective. Like 28 days later is not zombies. It's totally infected by the rage virus.
Are you saying infected or affected?
Infected.
Infected. Oh, okay. No.
Yes.
Well, okay.
I know the answer.
She knows the answer.
I know the answer.
Well, I would hope so. You're actually the true brains behind everything.
Good. Finally, somebody said it. It took all these people long enough.
I always say that.
Look, you could watch the Thursday night throwdowns and Friday night draws, and you will hear Tina or Stephanie in the background. You know who the real backbones of both of your guys' companies are.
Yeah, I call her the Rock. She's the Rock.
No, she's the squinting squirrel, but that's cute.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
The rocks don't squint, Rodney, and we all know Tina can squint.
Well, hang on, it gets better.
I don't know that I can do it.
Well, now she only has half. What did you do?
I'm not as good as you. I don't know which way to go.
Up.
It's funnier when you do it. Well, no, it's funnier when I do it because he's got his hands on the wrong fingers.
What the hell did you do?
It's Chippy. Hi, Amanda.
Oh my God.
Did you see what that fat son of a bitch did to me in issue 2?
All right, Ash, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for showing love and support to Tina and Rodney. And have fun with your podcast or show or whatever it is that you're doing. And guys, Ash, just follow that name right there at YouTube or over on Twitter and put a #1 behind it. So at Ash Singh #1 and give him a like. He's always everywhere. He's a huge YouTube content creator. He plays video games over there and he does a lot of podcasts. So make sure you check him out.
Sweet.
That and he's my co-host. He's my little baby Chewy. So, all right, to wrap this up, Roadkill Rampage #2. Yes. We got a Kickstarter. It's funded. We're like $200 away from the next stretch goal.
249.
249. So, yo, guys, get on it. You only have 6 days. 6. 6 days.
Friday.
That's 1 day less than you get to live if you get called in the grudge.
That's right.
Just look, horror reference. I'm working with it. All right. This is 1 day less than 7 days to die. So you got to make it, and you got to make it quick because you don't want to miss out on this. Because, one, there are rewards that if you did not get to participate in the first Kickstarter, you didn't get your Roadkill Rampage issue #1, which, for shame, there is the opportunity to be able to get those, whether they're going to be in PDF form or in full physical form. 2, you cannot say no to this amazing type of work. The amazing storyline that's going to be behind it. Plus, did you not watch the beginning of this with the total kick butt thing? Come on. That video was amazing. I like how it goes browser. Stop that. Like, that thing was bump it dump it dump it dump bump it bump it dump it dump. Yeah. But of course, as always, we understand that you may not be able to back it. We understand the holidays are coming up. Some people still haven't fully gone back to work. So why don't you do us a favor and go ahead and tweet it or Facebook it or Instagram or tell a friend, because sharing is caring. And that shows that you care to see that Roadkill Rampage makes it to the next reward. And now you know. Sorry. But no, seriously. You guys are phenomenal. Not just for being my friends. Not for all the support and love that you show me. But you guys are kicking it on, like, Rodney, you have stayed on it, even with shows coming back, life going back to normal. I commend you for staying on and still doing these drawings in the morning and staying with Twitch and staying with YouTube and staying with Facebook, with you and Sean still continuing to do your Thursday night throwdowns and your Friday night draws. You know, even though you're going back to shows, still keeping the internet presence and watching you grow as this amazing, talented artist, writer, creator, producer, the guy whose strings are still pulled by Tina, because we all know that she's really everything but the artist.
I could just draw.
Well, if you could just draw, this is what we see. Hi, I'm Tina. This was Rodney. How are you doing today? But no, seriously. Seriously. One, I cannot wait to get my hands on this.
Cool.
I need it. I need it. Like, seriously. Two, congratulations on getting it fully funded.
Thank you.
Three, I've said plenty about it on why people should get it. You say something on why people should get it.
It's just a good knock 'em down, drag out black and white horror story. If you're a fan of the old Grindhouse thing from the 70s, that 70s feel, everything's shot with film. So it's got that gritty look, in the dark, in the woods. You know, you don't know what's going on. Evil is running amok and raising a bunch of questions, not getting really a lot of answers. Just mayhem in the woods. I mean, if that appeals to you, you know, this book is right up your alley. Give it a shot and go back and get issue 1 and check them both out. You'll enjoy it. It's gritty. It's a little bit of humor sprinkled in there. So yeah, check it out. You won't be sorry.
Let's put it this way. If you like things like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, things that Quentin Tarantino or Robert Rodriguez has done with
Creepers,
their, you know.
Jeepers meets Cujo.
Yeah.
The Jeepers Creepers meets Cujo.
This is going to be right up your alley. It really is. It's that great. And like I said, I can't tell you how many times I was like, okay, we're cool. We're cool. I turned the page. No, we're not. We're going back.
What
You know what? I'm gonna go get a drink, and then I'm gonna come back to this because I saw a glimpse of it and knew. So seriously, guys, please, if you can, go and back it. If not, share it out on your social medias. Tell a friend that you's into horror or any of those things that we said. I'm sure they're gonna absolutely love it. And of course, as always, make sure that you follow Rodney. He's on Facebook at Rodney.Fyke. He's on Twitter at Rodney Fyke. He's on Instagram at Rodney_Fyke. He's on Twitch at Rodney Fyke Art. He's on YouTube at Hazzum Productions. You could go to the website, which is www.hazzum.com, which Hazzum is Hazzum. And of course, check out Hazzum Productions because they're also on Twitter and Facebook. So go, give them a love. Make sure that you go, hey, Rodney, good job. But make sure that you tell Tina thank you. Because that's the running, that's the, look, that's the running joke. We stick with the running joke. It never ends. And of course, as always, guys, if you want some more AGP, we're everywhere. We are on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on Reddit. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. You can find us doing anything and everything because we like to have fun and make you smile. So on that note, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Tina and Rodney. I've missed you.
That was sloppy and wet.
We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.